communication between EC2 service and S3 resources using IAM role. So first we will go to our Amazon console, and here in AWS you can see that we are going to S3. Here in S3, now I don't have any bucket, so let me create a bucket in S3. So go to create bucket, and here we are going to select this general purpose, and here we have to give a bucket name, and this bucket name should be globally unique. So give it a name. Here I am giving simple coding, and here I am going with all the default values, and create bucket. You can see that now we have a bucket in our S3 name with the name simple coding. Okay, now we will go to our instances. See, here we have no instances. Here we are going to create an instance, and with this instance I want to access this S3 bucket. So to provide communication between this EC2 and S3, we need a IAM role. So first we will go to our IAM, and then here from identity access management we have to select this roles, and then here we have to create a role. So I am creating click on create role, and here we have to select that trusted entity type. In trusted entity type we have to select AWS service, and then use cases we have to select here our service, that is EC2, and then click on next. Here we have to provide the permissions. So for permission I want to my requirement is to access S3 bucket, right? So here I will search for S3 bucket. I just want to read it, so here I have this Amazon S3 read only access. So let me enable this and click on next. Here we have to give the name of our role, so I'm giving a name as S3 read S3 read bucket, and then here I'm going with all the default values. You can see here the permission which we have selected I've applied, and we can give tags also. So here I'm giving it as a key as purpose and value as S3 S3 read access, and then create role. So you can see that here we got our role S3 read bucket. Now our bucket is ready and our role is ready. Now our job is to attach this role with an instance. So we will go to our instances, and here let me create a new instance by clicking on launch instances. And here we have to give a name. So here I am giving my instance name as simple coding instance, and let me select this Ubuntu machine, and I'm going with all the default values. Here let me create a new key pair because I have to connect with SSH. So here I'm giving a key as simple coding key, and then let me click on create key pair, and then here I'm taking this default VPC, and we have to provide the security group. So for security group, you can create a new one or you can opt for default. So here I'm taking my default security group, and then configuration, here I'm taking GP2, and let's create it by clicking on launch instance. So now you can see that our instance is ready to use. So let me click on my instance, and here in inside instances you can see that IAM role is not allocated. That means the role which we have created earlier, it is not connected. So we have to connect it by clicking on this actions, and then security, here modify IAM role. But for now I am not connecting my instance with any role, but let us see what will happen without attaching the role. So let me connect this, click on connect, and I want to connect my instance with SSH. So SSH client, and click on this path and go to your terminal in laptop. Then here we have to paste it, but first let me check where my key is downloaded or not. Yeah, this one, this is my key. So let me copy and paste it inside the location, current location. So go to this here, paste it here. Yeah, you can see that the current location is users and my user ID. You can see that it is in C drive users, and here I have my this key. So now we will enter. So click on provide yes here. Okay. Now our machine is ready. So here, as you can see, our machine is ready. Our SSH connection has been established. Now type this command in your terminal: AWS S3 ls. It means it will show all the S3 buckets which are present in our S3. That buckets will be shown here. Yeah, here you can see that command AWS not found. That means here we have to install this AWS S3 in our machine. So for that, here I have a code. Please, I will provide this code in my description box. You can refer it from there, and I'll copy this command and paste it here and click on enter. So first we have to install this unzip. So for that, type sudo apt install unzip. Wait for a minute. Now again give that same command. Okay, remove this dollar symbol. Yeah, now install this one. again paste it, and here you can see that our AWS S3 is getting installed. Now if AWS is installed or not, we can check it by this command AWS hyphen version. Now you can see that this AWS CLI is successfully installed in our machine. So now we can check it. So now give this command AWS S3 ls. It will give all the bucket list which we have inside our S3. Click on next. Here you can see that we got unable to locate credentials. You can configure credential by running AWS configuration, but we don't have to do AWS configurations here. Why? Because with the help of IAM role, here we are providing the temporary connection between EC2 and S3 without providing any secret key or access key. So here we have here. Now go to your AWS. Why this error is showing, I'll let you know. Just go to your instance, and this instance, you can see that we have not connected our instance with IAM role. That's why this error we are getting, unable to locate credentials we are getting, because we have not connected our IAM role with our EC2. So now we will attach our IAM role with this EC2. So to attach this IAM role with EC2, please go to this actions, and here we have security, and then we have to click on modify IAM role. So here as soon as we click on this modify IAM role, we will get this dialog box. Here we have to select the IAM role which we have created earlier. So we have created IAM role with name S3 read bucket. So select this S3 read bucket and click on update IAM role. Now you can check it. Now you can check that IAM role has been added to our EC2. Now again go to your terminal and again execute the previous command, that is AWS S3 ls. Now you can see that we are getting our S3 bucket name which we have created earlier. Simple coding 1 2 3 4 5. This is our S3 bucket which we have created in our S3 service. You can see that. See, simple coding 1 2 3 4 5 which we have created in our S3 bucket. It is giving, now this IAM role is giving permission to our EC2 instance to connect with this S3 service.